I talked about this in another video about productive procrastination, about like when you don't want to do one task, so you do another that you still might not want to do, maybe, but you do it instead of doing the thing that you really don't want to do. But it's still productive because you're still doing something, but it's also still harmful because you might need to do the other thing more. So I use like dishes and homework. It's like if I really don't want to do my dishes, I'll do my homework. But the dishes might be more urgent than my homework, but the homework was still good, but that. I just realized I'm doing that in a different way that I don't think I've done before, and I want to talk about lighting the fire as an artist and as a person and that kind of stuff. I have homework I'm damn well supposed to be doing right now, which, hey, a lot of my videos come from me needing to do my homework and not wanting to do my homework. I literally have this video called Do Your Homework Because I Said So, and I've watched it twice, and it's worked, I think twice, at least once. Anyways, I need to do my homework right now, but instead I have sat here doing, like, drawings of things that I've been meaning to draw, just to have, not, like, drawings that are, like, in-depth, but just drawings of, like, ideas that I want to have. And I've been sitting, ideas that I want to have, what? But I've been sitting here, like, doing this, and, like, there's been a flow. Like, hey, normal, you start doing stuff, cool. But it's this funny thing because I feel like, as an artist and as a person, as a human, there's gotta be some sort of a fire lit to have some sort of motivation. And I fear that a little bit of that comes from shame. So I want to address that, and I want to get over that and not have things come from that. But there's also a little good to that sometimes. Like this little bit of me that's like, I should be doing my homework right now. Well, if I'm not doing my homework, I might as well be coming up with stuff. And it's like this angst, maybe. It's like this almost resistance to wanting to do something. But that's like causing this like running away from thing that is like the motivation to go faster. Like if you're going to go for a sprint, you're going to go fast. If someone's chasing you, you're going to go a little faster. You know what I mean? That's how I feel right now. And it's like, there's never that time where I'm like, I mean, there are times where you're like, I'm going to leisurely draw. And that's cool. I'm going to leisurely go do something. Like, I'm going to make something cool. And there's moments for that are necessary. But right now I was just having kind of a moment where I'm like, I really don't want to do my homework. Like, so badly I don't. Because I have so much of it to do, which doesn't help to not do it. It's going to get done. It's not that I'm not going to do it. I just am procrastinating it and putting it off until that thing comes running up chasing me after that. But I've been sitting here and just like coming up with ideas that I wouldn't have otherwise because of this kind of like avoidance, but the avoidance is shown. And normally, okay, that's what it is. This is normally the thing I avoid. Like, doing the drawings of the stupid shit and doing that kind of stuff is normally the thing I avoid doing because for some reason I haven't wanted to do it. And this is why I think there's a cycle. Let's get the drawing board out. I think there's a cycle of the things that you do want to do and the things that you don't want to do. So let's say we have here dishes. I don't like doing dishes. Let's say I don't want to do my dishes. So I have homework, HW. So instead of doing my dishes, I'm going to go do my homework. So that gets done. But I also have to do, let's say, draw. I don't want to draw. So instead, what's something else? What's a task? What's a good task that you don't want to do? Let's say grocery shop. But let's say I don't want to grocery shop, so I go do my dishes. You know? Like, it's like if you don't want to do this, you'll go do this. But sometimes you really don't want to go do this, so you'll go do this. And sometimes you don't want to do that, so you go do that. But then they all somehow get done. And this is the running thing. This is where you run from one task to another. But they all get done, but there's a cycle. It's the cycle of running away from a thing, but still doing the thing. Like if I don't want to do my dishes one of these days, I'm going to do all of my homework because I really don't want to do my dishes. Let's say, like, there's mold. And I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to have to confront it. So you do all of the homework. You do it for the next 2 weeks ahead of time. Now, let's say you're like, fuck, I've got a grocery shop. I've got to spend a lot of money. I don't want to spend money. So instead of that, I'm just going to draw. Because I'm going to draw until I can maybe make money to go grocery shop. But then that gives you a little fire to draw. Let's say you don't want to do your homework. I have 2 exams to do and other assignments to do. I don't want to do my fucking homework. So instead of doing my homework, I'm going to draw 8 different drawings that I wouldn't have drawn otherwise or wouldn't have wanted to. Notice how this is what just happened. How I'm going to draw right now so passionately and being like, this is important. This is my career. When homework was important. So I'm going to draw. And last but not least, let's say, what was the one that I missed? What did I miss? I guess I did all of them, I think. Do you see what I mean? Like, I think there's this thing that it's like, when you're running from one thing, you'll do the other thing better. That's dangerous. That's not good. We should probably stop doing that. How to fix. Because all these things are gonna get done. You know? Like, I'm gonna do my homework. But I'm running away from it and still doing stuff, and I'm still gonna do my homework. So, like, it's this weird, like, running and knowing you're gonna get caught. Like, running and you know? Like, how to not. Brooke, just do the task when you need... Shh! We're trying to get to real answers. Brooke, why don't you just, like, prioritize... Brooke, why don't you just... Shh! We're trying... Hey. We're trying to focus. Maybe that's what it needs to be. Maybe this works. Maybe this works. Because, hey, my homework's going to get done. The dishes are going to get done. Maybe not right now, but they're going to get done. The grocery shopping, it's going to happen. The drawing, maybe the adrenaline needs to happen. Maybe not. It works, though.